Fox 13 meteorologist Valerie Mills with your Sky Tower radar forecast.
Hey everyone, starting with a couple of live looks around the area where it certainly is a beautiful start to our Saturday morning. How about this view over our USF Marine Science camera? We've got 82 there. Mostly winds coming in out of the south-southeast. A bit of a breeze along the coast. Right now, 10 miles per hour as we overlook the bay, but some nice peaches and pinks lighten up the skyline there. How about this shot overlooking beautiful bay shore? Nice skyline shot there. Big blue skies and just a couple of pretty colors there off on the horizon. So overall, expecting quite a bit of sunshine as we wake up and are starting out our Saturday morning. Temperatures area wide. We're talking upper 70s to low 80s for most of us. We head north of here and we've got more in the way of low to mid 70s. Areas around South Florida and the Keys already sitting around 85, 86 for those areas. So nice, warm and muggy out there. Humidity levels going to stay very oppressive all weekend long. And we've got winds that are mostly coming in out of the south and southeast. So at least it's going to allow for some late day rain for us as opposed to when we had that onshore flow. A lot of that rain gets pushed off to the east coast of the state. So for today, nice start, generally dry through about the evening hours. And then it looks like that's when our best widespread rain chances here are around the area. So let's take a look at the timing as we put your exclusive Fox model in play here. This is paused at 11 o'clock, really all across central Florida. Not seeing any areas of rain or storms develop. Then by 3, 4 o'clock, they will start to pop initially for areas across the east coast from Melbourne down to Fort Pierce, West Palm Beach. We'll start to see some heavy pockets for those areas. Then this is paused here at 6 o'clock. That's when our sea breeze will really kick in. You can kind of see where those sea breezes collide right along and to the east of the Bay Area. So that's when we start to deal with those heavy rounds of rain. They kind of will move through, fizzle out to our coastal areas. Doesn't look like too much will move into the coast, but through about 9 o'clock, that's when our best chances are, and then that kind of winds down. As for air quality today, most of that looking pretty good here around the area. I can see a couple of those dots under yellow. That's where we have that moderate air quality. I think there's a chance that starting later tonight and tomorrow, we could see some areas of reduced air quality, especially for southern parts of the state. That's as we see kind of another big round of some Saharan dust kind of drift through the state. So by the end of the weekend, early next week, looks like we could see some of that in place. So we could be dealing with some reduced air quality, especially for our more sensitive health groups. Otherwise, we've got a couple of fronts that are going to be moving across the southeast. Not going to be bringing us any big impacts, but it is going to finally bring some cooler air off to the Midwest and the Northeast areas that have been really locked in with record-breaking heat. Washington, D.C. hit a record high of 104 the other day. So overall, it's been extreme up for those areas. For us, all across the area today, low and mid 90s. And then from there, we'll be kind of staying in this pattern here with relatively high rain chances every day in our 7-day forecast and temps in the low 90s. Matt?